Hello and welcome back to Gouldian Junction. This is going to be my progress, what I've been up to in July. End of June, July type thing. Haven't put a video out for over a month now. I've had renovation plans inside, working on the house, trying to get as much done as possible. Anyway, now I've got back to my layout a little bit this week. And not much scenic process so much. It's more the wire process, just trying to get some wiring done. I might have mentioned in a video a while back that under the yard here, and where the straight lines are, and just before the portal over there, there's 2 points. These points have the DCC concept, the Cobalt point motors. Yeah, I have installed the point motors a while back and they've been sitting there, but I hadn't wired them, so I finally got around to wiring them. So that brings me on to my control panel that I have been working on. This is more or less the final control panel for the layout for this area. I've got the left side of the station to do yet, but it's only a few points over there. But I'm planning on putting a second point control panel here next to this one, so that one is for the right, one's for the left. I've also installed the light switches, so you might be able to pick up that the lamps are on. Also the buffer beams have little lights in too. It doesn't pick up on camera so well with the lights on. I might just flick the lights off and show you. So with the lights off, you might be able to pick up just behind the class 56 that you might be able to see the red little light. That's the buffer beam. And then you can see the tall yard lights are also on. So if I am to flick the switch, they turn off. So here on my control panel I have the switches. One's for the buffer beam, one for the lamps. I'm yet to write on the control panel which is which. I'll eventually do that. I'll put some stickers there with some wording which lights are which. At the moment it's only 2 wired up. With the lights off too, you might be able to see the control panel a bit better. The whole control panel went pretty good. Only one had a red light for some reason. I must have installed a red light a while back when a green light broke. So one's a red light. Oh well, so be it. But they all work. They all got lights to indicate which way. So if I flick them, it shows me which way the point is set. Yes, so as you can see, so with the wiring, I've explained in a previous video how I did it. I can quickly explain again. I got a double pole switch. I'll try to get the camera to focus. Never wants to do it when you want it to. So I got a double pole switch. I wired up positive and negative on one side, and then opposite each other on the other side. So it should be, if you're looking at it like that, positive and the positive, negative and negative. And then one cable here went straight to the point motor. The other cable had 2 cables coming out of it. One goes to the negative of the lamp, and one went to the positive of the lamp. And then they both wire back to each other again. And then when the power, depending on which way the circuit goes, depends on which light lights up. It's a pretty simple circuit. Makes a great display reading for your control panel, especially when you're trying to and see which track is set. These double pole switches, I actually took them from my previous control panel that I had set up. It's down on the ground down there. You might be able to see it sitting there. So I did not have the patience to resolder 12 new point motors with the double pole switches, so I actually just pinched them out of that control panel, which I'm no longer going to use. That was from when I had the 2 levels set up, and that was the lower level control panel. I spent a fair bit of time wiring it all together and stuff, but yeah. So I'll show you the mess of wires behind. Everyone loves to see the mess. Yeah, as you can see, it's a cobweb of wires. I originally tried to keep it tidy, but as I was using old points, it was kind of difficult to... As I was using... Wait. So, like I was saying, as I've used the old switches, then I had all the wires already pre-wired and stuff, and the lamps are already wired up, and to tidy it up, it was just going to mean that I was going to have to cut. I may as well redone the whole job. But the thing is that the control panel is going to sit there on an angle. I'm going to build a bit of wood on each side, close it all in. You're never going to see it. Who cares? I'm not going to spend time wiring and cleaning it up when it serves no purpose. So every point motor through this whole section is wired up. There's only one in here where the station is, which I have not done. I've left a hole there for it. So, as you can see, it hasn't actually got a point motor attached to it yet. So, when I lift the station up, the baseboard up, and I get access to underneath it, then I'll do that one at the same time. At the moment I can just flick it with my hand anyway. It doesn't make a big difference. But the main thing is now that I've actually got the points motors on, I can actually run trains through all the stations now. So I can store trains in certain sidings of the station, and as it's only really a 2-loop layout that goes around, and the station has 6 lanes. Hello, excuse the noise as I've got the track cleaning wagon going to just vacuum up the loose crap that's on the tracks. Also this month I've got the lights working in my little shop that's along the station, so finally wired them up. As you can see, there's a 7-Eleven, McDonald's, a newsstand, there's a coffee shop, and also places for lease. So they're also on a switch, so I can turn them off and on. So that's another little part of the detailing done now. It's all wired up. So what's left now to do is the station. I want to get on with the station and start putting the tiles down that I have originally planned to do. I'll give you a shot of it. So as you can see with the little W.H. Smith and Son stand that's there in the middle of the platform, selling papers and stuff. It's not glued down or anything yet. It's going to go somewhere there. I'm going to put one. So as you can see with the tiling, this is where I started with a sample. I did a video of this a while back. So I put like tiles down and a yellow edging that went around the platform. This platform over here, I have actually put the tiles all the way along. This one here, it's not actually that far along. I've only gotten to like here with this, like just roughly here is where it's tiled to, just behind this wagon that's there. So the plan is I want to continue putting the tiles all the way along this month and start detailing it up, and then put seats and people and signs and whatever else that you'd find in the station. A lot of the stuff I've already got laying around in boxes. I've just got to pull it out and put it together. Other than that, that's my plan for July. So that's probably going to be it for the update. I'll leave you with some shots of the trains going by, and I want to say thanks to any new subscribers and any old subscribers, and please hang in there, as I can take time to put videos up. And if you like what you're watching and you like what you're seeing, please subscribe and like my channel. Thanks for now, and happy modelling. Take care. Bye.